All right, so what we're looking at here is the latest version of my sprite editor, Raster Master, and I've been working on this for the last couple of years. It started out as very basic, and it doesn't look all that advanced, but it does quite a few things. And in the last couple of weeks, I've actually refactored a lot of code and sped things up and made things just a little bit nicer. And I'm really impressed with the progress so far. Everything's starting to come together, and some of the things that I had trouble figuring out ended up kind of solving themselves in the last couple of weeks. So one of the issues I had before was like the I didn't know how to speed up the Windows drawing, but I figured that out, and everything is super fast now. And we can scale things pretty high. We can Everything is just more responsive. So all the basic drawing is still the same, but some things that used to kind of not work properly, like the clipping, um, that was there was times when you would clip an area, and if you did some functions and came back, sometimes the clipped area would not be there. Anyway, that's with the new, refactoring. It all works all the time now. And so the other thing you'll notice that these icons stay here all the time. Before you had to select the area for these to appear, and now if you don't select anything, they're still there. And so we can flip the whole area, vertical flip, and we can scroll. So all this works whether you clip or not, but if you wanted to clip, it would be faster. If you wanted to scroll a small portion there, that's how it works. But the biggest improvement has got to be the ability to run the map editor and sprite import utility alongside of the main program. So before, if you ran the map editor, it would just appear in front of the sprite editor, and you could do whatever here. But if you needed to create new tiles or sprites, you had to close and come back here and new and repeat this process. Now, though, the map editor works independently. You can move it to another monitor. I got it on the other monitor here. And here, let me just draw a few things. So let me just bring that into view. So I got two tiles here, and let's say I made a mistake. I could simply just go back to the sprite editor here, and let's say I wanted to change that to green. I'm not sure if I could fit both in here. Let's do this. No, it's not going to work. Let me resize it. I'm going to fit both on the screen so you can see what happens. So now if, let's say I change the color, I'm going to paint this purple. And the moment we click on the map editor now, it all changes. So even if you created a map with all these different sprites, but decided to go back and change the colors, you wouldn't have to redraw the map. It would just be automatically transformed because they work together this way. And there's even more. So let's go to utilities and go to sprite import. Again, this used to be something that would pop up in front of the main window, and you would select your sprite to import and then close it and go back to the main program. Now it works alongside, but not only does it work with the sprite editor, it works with the map editor as well. So let's choose something else. Let's choose this one. Okay, so I'm going to choose 16 by 16, and let's just make it a little bigger to make it easier. And I'm going to pick some grass here, and if you notice, you can see the window here for the sprite editor. It's importing them right in here. So let's add a little bush or tree. Let's add some different style grass. Anyway, I'm doing this quickly, so some of it might not be lining up properly, but you get the idea. Now, if I bring in the map editor, just the same way they were being added into the sprite editor, they're here as well for the map editor. And so we can do things like this. And let's see, do we have... We don't have a straight grass. Let's just choose from the middle there. And again, let's say the color wasn't quite right. You could just go in here and choose a different shade. And if we paint that, come back over here again, you can see that now we have a darker grass. So all this stuff works together now. It's much more responsive. The map editor still needs some work, but I'll get to that. I've done the hard things first, so adding additional features like more ways to paint the tiles. Right now we're just drawing one tile at a time and erasing, but in the future I'll be able to clip and copy and paste and scroll and insert lines and all that. So those will be added slowly over time. But everything works much faster, like I said, and because of the new refactoring, I'm able to release a 32-bit version of the program as well. For a little bit of time, we had to do 64-bit only because I was using so much memory, and that was mainly my fault because I didn't know how to program Windows properly, and so I've learned a few things, and I've applied everything to the program, so everything is working much better. And so I think I'll leave it for now. Um, you can get the current version, which is 1.6. I'll leave a link in the description, and that allows you to use the map independently, the map editor. The sprite import I'm still working on. There's a few things I got to finish there, but maybe in a few days or a week, you could download a newer version that incorporates all the features I'm showing here. So I think that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching.